What's going on, everybody? Today I was in the mood for some chocolate, and everybody needs chocolate, you need chocolate, the whole world needs more chocolate. And how was I gonna go about making that chocolate? I decided on some fudge.
Fudge!
Because it's good. Let's make some fudge.
You little chin chin chin.
Stop. It's the worst.
So I'd already told you we're making fudge.
Fudge!
How do you feel about that, Ezra?
I do want some chocolate.
Yeah?
Fudge!
Because me and you both like fruit stuff, like gummies and things like that for the most part, but
Yeah.
but every once in a while it's cool to have chocolate.
Yeah, it's called out chocolate.
Yeah. Today's chocolate day.
Chocolate day.
Is there an actual chocolate day? Do you think there's a holiday that's like chocolate day?
Probably.
We should probably find that out, huh? So across the screen right now, we're gonna flash whatever the date is for National Chocolate Day, or is there? I wonder if there's a National Chocolate Day or a Worldwide Chocolate Day.
Hope it's worldwide.
You're hoping for a Worldwide Chocolate Day?
I just want everyone to be in on it, you know?
Everybody's gonna be in on it. Okay.
Because there's like this particular chocolate that I really like, but I don't know what it's called. And it's not milk chocolate. It's not dark chocolate. I don't remember.
SemiSweet.
Probably SemiSweet. Yeah.
It's kind of chocolate used for like cookies and things like that.
Yeah.
Usually SemiSweet. Like Snickers bar is made with SemiSweet.
Yeah. So SemiSweet.
SemiSweet. Guess what kind of chocolate we're using in our fudge today?
SemiSweet.
SemiSweet. Today, to make our fudge, we're going to use the condensed milk method. It's just as smooth, it's just as creamy, it's just as delicious as traditional candy maker style fudge, but this is a whole lot faster.
Fudge!
Make sure you choose a high quality chocolate. We're using Ghirardelli here. The better the chocolate, the better your fudge. I use my scale here to get to 500 grams. Drop in 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that sizzle. We're using a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. The proportions of this recipe is built around using this whole can. It just makes it easier that way. Next we have half a teaspoon of salt and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Keep stirring until it's nice and fudgy, like that. Then pour our batter into a baking tin lined with parchment paper. And then we can go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for 3 hours to solidify. And now we can make our white chocolate fudge. All the ingredients are the same as before, except now we're using white chocolate. Again, throw this into the refrigerator for about 3 hours. That'll allow it to cool down before we can cut into it. But then once we take it out and cut it into squares, this will keep at room temperature. So Ezra, are you ready to eat some fudge?
Yes.
It got louder all of a sudden. So before we eat this fudge, all that background noise that you hear is my neighbor. He likes to watch CNN quite loud. I think he's lonely and wants us to watch CNN with him. He also watches documentaries about Queen apparently because we've been listening to nothing but I Am the Champion for the last 2 days.
You sure it wasn't the movie?
Oh, Queen the movie?
Well, it's called, the movie is called Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yeah, no, I've never watched that. I guess it potentially it could. So whatever.
He watched Inception once. I could tell because of the music.
All right, Ezra, so you ready for fudge?
Yes.
I am also ready for fudge. It smells pretty good.
Yeah.
It smells like chocolate. It smells like sugar. It smells like deliciousness. So, do you think the chocolate will be superior or the white chocolate will be superior?
Chocolate.
The chocolate?
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're probably right.
Yeah.
But white chocolate is not without its charm. Yeah. Well,
I can take them like in small bits.
Yeah, and some people, they do like white chocolate better than chocolate.
Some people,
like my mom, she really liked white chocolate. That was her favorite. But this is fudge though, so it's unique. So it's chocolate fudge and white fudge.
What's the difference between fudge and chocolate?
So there's cake and there's pie and there's cookies. And they're all different. They're different confections. Fudge is a different confection. There's chocolate in it. For one, it's much softer.
Okay.
Creamier. All right, so chocolate fudge first. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You do the honors. Now you have to sing the magic fudge song.
What's the magic fudge song?
You just say fudge. So like fudge. I don't know, something like that. Well, my neighbors, he's been listening to Queen. I see a little silhouette of the fudge. Eat the fudge, then you eat the chocolate fudge. Oh. Why didn't you choose a smaller piece of chocolate?
It doesn't matter how big the piece of chocolate is. I still need to munch it down before I really bite into it because of my braces.
Well, the fudge is delicious.
Yeah.
Tastes like fudge. It's really rich.
Like this entire thing is 100% like itself. There's nothing like in between or anything, right?
What do you mean?
Like the entire thing is just fudge. It feels like when I bite into it, there's like a little middle piece that tastes better.
What?
Like on the outside, it's like that's fudge, and then in the middle, it's like, oh my gosh, like how could fudge get even better?
It's because of your braces. You're not able to bite through the whole thing.
All right.
It's fudge all the way through.
I know that, but
That don't taste like fudge to me. Tastes like delicious, chocolatey, creamy, fudgy. All right, ready for the white chocolate?
no, I want some water first.
Okay, go get some water. Too rich for his blood. Should have went for some milk. Water was a bad choice.
Why was water a bad choice?
Milk washes down sweets way better. A rookie move, Ezra.
Oh,
So there's a smaller piece of white fudge there.
thank you.
Better for you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. White fudge. Go for it. So you wouldn't think that merely changing the color of the chocolate would change the flavor so dramatically, but it does.
It's a different type of chocolate.
Yeah, I wonder what the difference is. I don't know. Because cacao, which is what is in chocolate.
Cacao.
Cacao? However you say that.
How is it spelled?
C-O-C-O-A?
Is it OA or AO?
Cacao. Cocoa. C-O-C-O-A.
Cocoa.
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 Dark chocolate contains little or no milk and is mostly comprised of cocoa solids, cocoa butter, and sugar. White chocolate actually doesn't contain any cocoa solids, which is the main ingredient in the other two types of chocolate. So there's literally no, but that is what chocolate is. There's no cocoa solids, but there's cocoa butter. The ladies of color, they use cocoa butter for their hair and stuff like that. Do you think they could put white chocolate on their hair?
No.
The next TikTok trend could be you putting white chocolate in your hair because it has cocoa butter. Like you could say that this is the most richest and creamiest hair product you've ever come across because it is solid cocoa butter with milk and sugar and vanilla. It makes your hair taste good, it smells good, and it's so thick and lush and moisturous.
Putting sugar in your hair probably isn't a good idea.
Did you Google it?
No, I didn't Google it. I just assume sugar plus hair equals bad hair.
Yeah, that's what's really rich.
Yeah.
I had one bite or one piece of each and I don't want any more.
I don't want
And I'm a fat kid. I always want more, but a glass of milk does sound good. Good thing. Thanks. Well, I only have one son and he doesn't disappoint. Well, thanks for cooking with us again today, guys. I had fun making the fudge. Did you have fun making the fudge?
Yes, I did.
Hey, make sure you follow me. In the description, you can find links to my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I condense all of my videos into 60 seconds or less, and I score them to music. It makes it for a very interesting format. It's something extra you can watch while you're scrolling. And if you made it this far, please like and subscribe, because apparently you wanted to listen to us talk and make fudge, so you must like what you see, right?
And if you've gotten this far, make sure you comment in the comment section below Ezra burps.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Do it.
Fudge.
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 Fudge. Fudge. Fudge.
Fudge.
Simple, soft, creamy, delicious chocolate fudge.